Hi, my name's Sian Saunders, and I successfully qualified as a solicitor in 2023 through the SQE route. So the exams themselves are exams, they're not like any other exams. They were nothing that I've ever experienced before. They are extremely long. My top tip for that would be to do it at home before. There's a lot of, especially for SQE1, multiple choice questions that you can have access to, especially if you're with a provider. I would definitely recommend sitting there and trying to mimic the condition of the exams, just to get used to it so you know what to expect. And especially with the mental fatigue before, like I said, just take time out for yourself. If you do have a schedule that you're working towards with revisions and timeframes and timings, try and stick to it. It is very important, to take time out, and especially if you look back and reflect. If some things are not making sense or seem a little bit hard, it's always good to step back, because that can definitely help. Just remember to just take time for yourself, I think, and definitely try and mimic the exam conditions. My advice is very similar. Just test, 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 keep going through the multiple choice questions. I also think as well, when I was studying for SQE1, it can get quite frustrating. You think, that you want to know and everything, and it's virtually impossible. So I definitely think a top tip as well for when revising is just remember that it is impossible for you to know everything. And you just need to be proud of the revision that you have done so far, and just try and stay on top of it and just maintain that momentum. I completed my QWE through one law firm. I completed the 2 years through them. I worked very closely with the head of legal at that firm, and we were able to do training and build on competencies together. I also used the SRA template. And I built a portfolio based off of this, which I then provided to the solicitor that was signing off my qualifying work experience. She worked alongside me during that time, and then I also built the portfolio based off of the template. So when I decided to do the SQE, and to undertake the training for a provider and to do the exams, I approached my employer just to inform them that I was deciding to do this, and to also see if there was any adjustments that they could make for me or any additional support they could provide. They provided me, with paid time off for exams, and also additional study days as well. This was extremely important, as I was working virtually full time at the same time, and it also allowed me to use my other annual leave to take additional time off for studying as well. They were very supportive when I spoke to them, because at the end of the day, becoming qualified benefits you and the firm that you're at as well. So I would recommend that if you are working in the legal services or in the legal industry, to approach your employer, and just have that discussion with them, because it definitely impacted me. It helped me and made me feel supported as well, because I knew that I could go and speak to them about the journey that I was on.